How do I make this look like a documentary? Today is Monday, June 5th. 9:50. Monday, June 5th, 2023. 10 p.m. And I'm about to make history. Yeah! Hey girls, that was probably one of the worst introductions I've ever done in my entire life, but you know, we needed the drama. We needed the dramatics to start coming in because this video is about to be one heck of a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna be dramatic this whole entire video, so buckle in, okay? Get your snacks, get your drinks, cozy up in your bed because this is gonna be a video of just me full on talking. Who wouldn't want that? Today, I'm presenting my thesis on why the Shatter Me book series needs to become a movie series. Hey girls, disclaimer before the video, I just want to apologize really quick because the whole entire video you can just hear wind blowing in the microphone, and that is because my camera was set up right underneath my room's fan and I did not realize until I was done filming for about an hour, and no way in hell am I going to refilm this. Hello, you gotta get the raw emotions, and you're not gonna get the raw emotions if I have to sit there and refilm it. No, it's one and done, you know what I mean? Emotions are raw and they're real and they're here to stay, so bear with me while the fan is annoying as hell, but I hope you like this. Yay! This all started way back when, in the beginning of May. I was in my university, guys, my university class. As you can tell by the title, this project, I got an A on this, okay? And that's why I'm presenting it to you guys, okay? But we're gonna rally back and I'm gonna bring you guys in so you can get on the ride and you can know what I'm talking about. Back in May, I was in my media class for my university, girl. We're not talking about high school. This is university level, okay? I was in my class and we had a project because all the teachers just love to give projects the week before finals. It's just like crazy how that works. I had a project. And not to like toot my own, but I killed it, okay? I was so passionate about this topic that I killed it. I did so well on it. Like, I put in the effort, okay? I worked on that thing for days. Basically, in my media class, we were given a project prompt, one of our final class projects, where we had to explain what form of media we'd want transformed into another form of media. And we had to give an entire presentation on what the media is, how it would work, how we would go through the reasoning as to why it would be popular, yada, yada, yada. So basically, oh, I'd want a book turned into a movie, I'd want a book turned into a TV show, a comic book series turned into a game, so on and so forth. Basically, media A turned into media B. And of course, I had to do the Shatter Me series. Are you literally lying? Are you literally joking? Are you being serious right now? I was being serious right now. And I did it, and what's 4 + 4? Turned it into my teacher, clicked submit, and I kid you not, my teacher was impressed. I got an A, and I'm not talking about a 90, I'm not talking about a 91, and not a 92, not a 93, not a 94, not a 95, not a 96, not a 97. I'm talking about 100, girl. She said, this couldn't have been any better. Let me read you the feedback my teacher gave me. Reminder, this is college level, guys, so this boosted my ego through the roof, I'm gonna be honest. What's embarrassing? For some context, my presentation had some TikTok videos in it as like proof. And my teacher couldn't play it, so she sent me an email saying, Amina, can you please email me your project in its original format so I can click the videos? When you have PDF, when you send it as a PDF, the videos are no longer interactive. This is excellent work, but I want the whole experience. So I sent it to her, and she said this. She said, the TikToks wouldn't load, so I went and I'm watching your YouTube video. Because a while back, like a year ago, literally a year ago around this time, I uploaded a video titled Why Everyone Should Read the Shatter Me series, and she went and watched it. And she said, what are you doing here? You need to be in Hollywood, Amina. I emphasize it like that because she put it in all caps. In the actual like graded section of her class website, she put, Amina, reminder, exclamation points, caps lock, like she was excited, and this made me excited. You superstar, you just made my day. This was an amazing pitch. Like seriously, get yourself to Hollywood. When I see the trailers for these films, I'm going to think of you. Excellent work, so fun to read, and you covered all of the bases per the assignments. Thank you. I kid you not, I was smiling so hard for weeks on end. I ran to my Instagram stories, I uploaded a picture, I was like, guys, are you proud of me? And my DMs became an influx of people being like, okay girl, love that for you, now show us the presentation. Now give us the presentation. What, like, I want to see this presentation, girl. I love Shatter Me, you love Shatter Me. Your teacher obviously now loves Shatter Me, so show me the presentation. So that is why we're here. This was a 10-minute introduction for me basically trying to explain to you, I'm presenting to you my class's final presentation on why the Shatter Me series deserves to be a movie. I titled this Attention Grab, million transmedia project proposal. Here, this is a little bit corny, I'm not gonna lie, but girl, you know what? The corniness and the delusion is what takes you far in life. Here's Where the Magic Begins by Amina. So cute. And at my little table of context, girl, we got the intro, the popularity, the medium, and the how. I covered down all the basics. I said, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen, and this is exactly how it's gonna happen. Shatter Series 101. This is the introduction, okay? What is the Shatter Series? Okay, maybe this is your first time. Maybe you click on this video just out of pure curiosity, and you're like, girl, what in the motherfucking hell are you talking about? I'm gonna tell you, right? Shatter Series is a dystopian book series by the author Tahra Mafi. A little bit of shameless like promo for a sister. She's a Muslim and a hijabi. That's my mother right there. The queen, she's an icon, she's a fashionista, she's adorable, I love her. She can do no wrong in my eyes, okay? It's a 6-book series with 5 novellas that fit in between each book. 6 books, 5 novellas, it's a total of 11 books. Plot synopsis, now you're like, okay, 11 books, that's kind of a lot. Now you gotta reel me in. What is so interesting about this book, okay? What's gonna make me interested in seeing this as a film? Boy, do I have the answer for you. Plot synopsis. The plot of Shatter Me series follows a 17-year-old girl, her name is Juliette Ferraris, who was placed in an insane asylum due to her inhumane and untamable abilities that makes anything she touches, living or dead, wither away and die. Whoa! Does that not, whoa!
Living or dead?
Yes, living or dead. You know what, like if she touches a wall, a wall is technically dead. You know, a wall isn't living, she touches it, it withers away, you know? If she touches a human being, that you better believe that human being's about to wither away and die. She touches concrete, it shatters, you know? If she touches, whatever she touches, it's gone, okay? Doesn't that out of the, what?
Water.
If she touches water? I didn't really think that far into it. It's so fucking stupid. And this is getting the turmoil starting, okay? 17-year-old girl, she's in an insane asylum. Like, okay, what are you, let's get more into it. Outside the asylum, Earth as we know it has been destroyed. Birds no longer exist, and tree stumps are as close as one can get to seeing the actual thing. A new order takes place, and as all dystopian tales go, it's a corrupt government. The USA is divided into sectors, as is the rest of the world, each place now governed by supreme commanders. Juliette, with powers that the new government fears, has to pick. Will she stay scared and comfortable in hiding away, or will she stand up and use her powers for good? Whoa! Did this not just shake your world? Did this just not make you feel that dystopian 2012, 2014, 2016 era? Did that not just send some turmoil to your heart? Are you not feeling that dystopian love? Are you not feeling intrigued? There's dystopian elements, and then there's people with powers, and then there's like romance aspect. Who doesn't love a little bit of good romance, okay? If you don't, you know, there's the power of friendship, found family, there is like drama, there is everything good in this book series. Everything good in this book series. I want you to understand that, right? There's enemies to lovers, okay? Does that not just excite you? Does that not make you seem, wow, this sounds interesting. This sounds like something I'd want to watch. 2, popularity, okay. I gave you what the Shatter Me series is. Now you got to see the proof. You got to know, okay, the Shatter Me series, okay, it's just a book. Girl, there's plenty of books out there. What makes this so popular? What makes me think that this could do well? Let's talk numbers, okay? When I tell you I was in that library with my calculator out, punching in those numbers, girl, I was doing the algebra, I was doing the division. Well, division is part of algebra. I'm gonna show you the numbers, I'm gonna show you the proof. So let's talk about it. A 4.6 rating average, right? If you go on Goodreads, you add them all up, then you divide them. That's how you find the average. You get a 4.16 average rating per book. Is that not insane? A 4.16 rating per book? Unheard of, girl. 4.16? That is 0.84 away from being a 5.0 rating. Is that not crazy? Right, that was crazy. First book of the 6-book series has over 659,000 ratings on the popular book reading apps Goodreads. Girl, that is this far away from 1 million. Is that not insane? First of all, that's just Goodreads. Do you know how many other book rating apps there are? There's another popular one called Storygraph. There's another one called Amazon. So this is just solely Goodreads. 659,000 people went on Goodreads and rated this book. There are some people who don't even use Goodreads. Me, I don't know how to use Goodreads. That was too much anxiety for me, but that's besides the point. That many people rated it. Now, if we take into consideration all the other apps, Amazon, the people who don't rate it, Girl, that's a lot of that. According to my calculations, that's a lot of people, okay? The highest rating of the 6-book series, I didn't take into account novellas because we're just focused on the main 6, okay? The highest rating being a 4.47 and the lowest rating being a 3.89. For the lowest rating of a 6-book series to be a 3.89, and I would say like a good average, like a decent book is a 3.5. Like if I pick up a 3.5 book, I expect it to be good. A 3.89 for a 6-book, that's insane, guys. Like I feel the magic. With an average of 4.6 across all 6 books, it's evident this series is a favorite amongst readers. Do you see the way I worded it? Like, tell me that's just not so professional to you. Again, solely on Goodreads, I added up all the numbers across all 6 books. Across the 6 books, you have a total of 1,813,301 ratings. Wow. 2 million copies of this book, and even more than that, are out in this world, are out in the hearts and the minds of readers alike. Is that not, I don't know, insane? Now, TikTok hysteria. I had to bring in the most popular social media app known to man. The book series has accumulated a large fan base on a popular video media app called TikTok. With several trending hashtags, the series has accumulated billions of views, guys. I didn't say millions. I said B. Minus the M, add in the B. Billions. Hashtag Shatter Me series has a total of 637.4 million views. The hashtag Shatter Me has a total of 1.5 billion views. The hashtag Aaron Warner, who is one of the main characters of the series, has a total of 1.2 billion views. Mind you, that's just on TikTok. This is hardcore proof that the people are loving it, okay? TikTok is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Shatter Me and its media popularity. The first book came out in 2011, and although the community is just readers and only has books to feed off of, the hype is still here. 12 years ago this book series first came out, and to this day, 12 years later, it is just as popular as ever. Fans have taken to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok to share their love for the series, and it's been going on 12 years strong. I included some videos. My video that I posted 9 months ago has 74,000 views. Other people have posted their own like book trailers. There was a Shatter Me official book trailer that came out on YouTube 11 years ago. It has 292,000 views. On Instagram, Shatter Me series has 202,000 posts. Oy! Guys, the numbers are speaking for themselves. Do you hear us?
This is real hardcore.
I really was going ham on this like media sensation popularity to really prove to my teacher and anyone else that, girl, like this would be fantastic. Okay, to add on from the previous slide, because of Shatter Me's popularity, fans have taken matters to their own hands into turning this fictional world into reality. Fans have rallied and created remarkable art pieces and representation of the characters. They've also created trailers for the book series. Besides the actual books that the author has written, there is nothing else Shatter Me related out in the world. As in, like, there's no movies, there's no, like, cast, there's nothing. Like, all readers have is the physical, all we have is ink on paper. That's all. We just have 6 books and that's about it. So fans created their own trailers to showcase the dystopian world of Shatter Me. These trailers uses clips from other movies, but with added effects and voiceovers from the audiobooks, it transports you into the Shatter Me world. These edits have accumulated hundreds of thousands of likes. The fans all excited to see their favorite book series become somewhat of a reality. When I tell you on Book Talk, even if you haven't read the Shatter Me series, you know of the Shatter Me series because that's how popular it is. Every other video, I mean, maybe I'm just biased because I love the series so much, but every other video of mine is Shatter Me related. These edits, when I tell you, these are masterpieces. Like, whoever these editors are, like these 13, 14, 15-year-olds, they need a pay rate. The author needs to start paying them because they're putting in the work. They literally went from nothing. They went online, went to like the Hunger Games, went to the Maze Runner, picked out certain clips that fit into the Shatter Me aesthetic and revamped it. They went to the audiobooks. They found those specific quotes. They added those voiceovers. They added the lights and the daunting music, and you watch it and you feel like this could literally be a movie trailer. Some of these videos have like 500,000 likes. Wow. You know, 500,000 likes for something that isn't even real is insane to me. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, literally just wow. here's one of the trailers. Well, one of the edits.
Swept away, I'm stolen as the sky falls. When it crumbles, we will stand tall.
Was that not amazing? Let me just show you another one.
I don't know the lyrics. I was born for it. Oh my god.
I might have to edit those because the music will most definitely get me copyrighted here on YouTube. Well, let's hope it won't. Well, it most definitely will. I'll include the ads of the users. You can search it up on TikTok and see the full thing for yourself. I'll also link them in the description so that you can also, if you haven't seen it before, well, now you will. And if you haven't read the book series, now you will. You know, because they're that interesting and intriguing. Another piece of proof. Blast from the past. Dystopian-esque movies were on a roll back in 2012, 2016. We all remember it, guys. Hunger Games, The Maze Runner, Divergent. That was peak. That was peak movie time, okay? Adaptations for books were made into movies such as The Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner. I'm always getting too ahead of myself. And the films became immensely popular. Several years later, and people still rewatch them and reminisce on the feelings of watching it for the first time. Many people have stated that they miss the dystopian era of movies. I kid you not, guys, I swear. I'm not a liar, okay? There's one thing I'm not, it's a liar. I cannot tell you the amount of times I have seen it on TikTok, I have seen it on Twitter, I have seen it on YouTube, I have seen it everywhere. So many people agree with the statement that like, girl, they don't make movies like they used to, in reference to that 2012, 2016 era of dystopian films. To this day, I see countless edits of like Theo James and The Hunger Games and Dylan O'Brien and The Maze Runner. It's insane. And this was my, I said, okay, you know, maybe I'm just opinionated, but here's some more hardcore proof. And this was the proof, okay? Recently, The Hunger Games, this was a reminder back in like May, but recently The Hunger Games was added onto Netflix. Netflix being one of the most popular streaming services meant that a bunch of people went in to tune in to rewatch it again. Quickly, the film became top 10 all over the country, solely off the amount of people clicking in to watch it again. When I tell you guys, I have never in my life interacted with anything Hunger Games related on TikTok. Like I am just prancing off in my little Delulu imagine me posts. You know, like those corny like imagine posts where it'll be like a mini story that's like so cringy. It's so evident that a 13-year-old watches it. I don't care, I eat them up, okay? That's my TikTok page. That and like book recommendations. And like occasionally Gojo and like here and there. When I tell you that the second those Hunger Game movies dropped, every other video without fail was Hunger Games related. Everything was edits, everything was clips from the movie. It was insane. And for a series that again is so old, like the movie came out in like 2012, I mean it's not that old, but for a series that came out quite a while ago, for it to shoot back up to top 10 just goes to show you how much people really miss and really like that dystopian era of film. Onto my point. I believe Shatter Me, which is the perfect blend of dystopian, fantasy, mystery, and romance, would have movie lovers excited for a blast to the past. Mic drop. Because listen, up till now, I just kept saying readers, 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 right? But the reality of it is that even if you haven't read the books, when you see the trailers and when you see the hype for it, and if you're a dystopian lover and you're someone who has that feeling in your heart where you're just like, oh, I really enjoyed those dystopian films back in the day, you're gonna tune into what you're gonna hear the word dystopian, and it's gonna shoot you back to 16-year-old you, excited and waiting in line to see that second film with Theo James and Triss. It's gonna take you back and you're gonna be like, I wanna experience that all over again. I wanna watch this dystopia. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah, I'm signing in. So you have readers who are all tuning in. Readers, first of all, I just want to say, readers who've read the books, of course they're gonna want to go see the movie. But then you just have readers in general, because the reader community were like this, right? You hear that a book is getting turned into a movie or a show or whatever. You're tuning in. You're like, I'm a reader. This is a book. I'm obviously supporting. You know what I mean? But then you also just have movie lovers in general who are like, oh, this sounds so interesting. Of course. Of course. Now we have the medium. Okay, I've already said 1,000,000,001 times movie, but now we're gonna talk about why it should be a movie. Film rights. Okay, fun fact, the film rights for the Shatter Me series was actually purchased by 20th Century Fox before the books was published. So back in 2017, it was actually announced that the series would become a TV show. If you go on Instagram, there are still Instagram pages up that talk about the Shatter Me series as a TV show. The screenwriter, his name is, what is his name? Guys, I went on a deep dive on the internet. Like, I found everything possible I could find about this. His name is Mike Lee. I was actually gonna DM him once and be like, hey Pookie Bear, is there like a chance you can still make this happen? He actually literally, he's the screenwriter, so he was like writing the script. He literally like posted a picture of like the screen, like it was there. But then everyone was like super excited about it, and like I was saying, like people were posting about it, the Shatter Me community back in 2017, but then it fell flat and nothing else was announced. And then it's been rumored and it's been said when I was on my little deep dive that in 2020 in a Q&A on Tahra Mafi, the author's live, she actually announced that the show was canceled. Thank God! I have never been so grateful for something in my life. When I heard that, I actually cried tears of joy. Thank God, okay? I'm remorseful. I'm sad, you know, what we could have had, but thank God, I have a bone to pick with shows. Thank God, okay? I just can't do shows anymore, okay? I just can't do it. Everything's getting turned, you have the Shadow and Bone trilogy turning into a show. You have the Bridgerton series getting turned into a show. Can we get some cinema? Hollywood, please, I want to go into the movie theater. So, essentially, if the book series is gonna get turned into media, you have two options. You have a TV show or a movie. As said in the previous slide, the book series was originally going to be a TV show, but it was soon canceled, so 20th Century Fox can finish what they started and do a TV series. Or, this is the better option, 20th Century Fox, the current film rights owner, starts anew and makes the Shatter Me book series into a movie. This is the way to go. I'm telling you guys, this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen, okay? My medium of choice is obviously a movie, as I've been geeking out about for the past what is this, like 20 minutes already in the film, in the YouTube video, girl? I don't know. I believe a movie series will best encase the world of Shatter Me. Sitting down for 2 hours in a theater and experiencing all the emotions is exactly what one needs when it comes to an action-packed book like these. As stated before, the series was going to be turned into a show, but that was quickly canceled. So an original movie series would be totally like original and new and cool and fun. You know, love shows, they're so fun and just so, but girl, I'm gonna be real with you. There is just something so much more exciting about going into when I think of peak media and I think of like, oh my God, like this media series has really impacted. I'm thinking about movies. Do you know what it felt like to go into a theater and watch No Way From Home, like the Spider-Man film? And I kid you not, everyone, like when something sad happened, you could hear sniffles. When something exciting happened, you could hear people get up and clap. There was this one scene where that, like, when Daredevil showed up, I kid you not, people were starting screaming and clapping, getting up. It was euphoric. That sense of community, that sense of fun. I left that movie theater crying, albeit, but like giddy, clicking my toes. I was excited. And when it comes to scenes like this, I just feel like a show just wouldn't cut it. I'm sorry. Shows are typically like 30 minutes long. I don't want to tune in for 30 minutes and then wait another week. Or if it's like, for example, on Netflix or whatever, wait, like binge like 10 episodes and then have to wait for another season. No, that's just not fun. What's fun is going into a theater, getting your cute little ticket, getting a bucket of popcorn, walking in and seeing all the excited eyes who are also excited. You sit down for 2 hours and you feel all the emotions from start to finish. You have that sense of community. You know, you have that one release date, everyone goes in and watches it, everyone exits, and you go on your For You page and everyone's bombarding it with these, and that is what's needed, guys. This is what cinema is about. I just feel like a show just wouldn't cut it. And I've never been so passionate about it. I just feel like a show just is not, there's just been too many shows. Can we get some movies? And this is pretty great because, might I add, right now I feel like Hollywood is a bit of a rut because lately all I've been seeing is remakes, which I'm grateful for anyways. You know, like a good movie is a good movie, but at the same time, everyone's just coming out with remakes. Like I heard the How to Train Your Dragon is gonna get a live action. Moana is also gonna get a live action, and I love that, you know. But at the same time, it's just like, the animation was cute and pretty enough. Why are we doing it all over again? Why are we doing remakes of everything? Like, we've already seen the plot. Let's come up with new material. This is new material. This is perfect new material. This is beautiful. This is perfect. This is amazing. And I just feel like this movie is just, I just feel like a show is not. For example, for a show, you're gonna have to think, okay, how are you gonna split it up? This is gonna be really awkward. What do I fit and what do I not fit into the show? Like, this is 6 books. How am I gonna divide it properly into a show?
A movie's perfect, girl. A movie's perfect. So now I had to elaborate to my teacher how exactly I would see this playing out. So I laid out my plan. I say this would be a 3-part movie series, a trilogy series, right? This is a 6-book series. Is that not peak? Is that not perfection? Is that not laid out for you by the literal author? 2 books, a movie. Yeah. I mean, obviously you can have some like blending here and there, but overall 2 books a movie. Movie 1 would be the combination of the first 2 books. This works perfectly because the first 2 books sets up the world and lets the reader know what's going on, while book 2 shows the MC becoming fully aware of what is going on in the real world. It's perfect. The first movie would be a setup. What's going on in the world, what's happening, who's the main character, who are some of the side characters, what's going on. Book 2, movie 2, would be the other 2 books. So it would be books number 3 and 4. And it would make for the second movie. These 2 books fit so well together because this is where the main character's love interest switches and she learns to gain full control of her power. So imagine it, movie 1 ends on a cliffhanger, right? She's having issues with possibly the first love interest. The second love interest is starting to show up in the first movie a lot. And then you come to movie 2, everyone's excited. What's gonna happen, right? Movie 1 ended on a cliffhanger, right? The love interest was kind of being annoying. The character is becoming more sure of herself, like what's going, it's perfect, right? Then the movie 3 would be the finale, okay? The finale of this movie trilogy would be the last 2 books of the series, books 5 and 6. This is perfect because out of all 6 books, these 2 are the most fast-paced. A war breaks out, the MC gets abducted, the world gets thrown into a frenzy. So a finale jam-packed with so much emotion would be so fun and such a delight to watch. Hello? Hello? Are you guys seeing what I'm putting out? This would be like the process, right? First of all, the announcement that Shatter Me series is getting adapted into a film goes out. The crowd goes wild. People are shaking in their boots. Hello? Then, you know, the cast gets announced. This is where you really got it. This is where you got to make sure you do it good. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you cast it bad, the movie's gonna you gotta cast it good. As a die-hard Shatter Me fan, I offer my services for free. I'll fly wherever you need me to be. I will help you cast the perfect characters. Cast gets announced. Then the crowd goes wild. The Aaron Warren is perfect. The Juliet Ferrars is perfect. Kenji Kishimoto, perfect. People are going crazy. They're like, this is the perfect, this hubba nubba is the blonde-haired, 5'9", green-eyed Buki that I imagined, right? This Juliet Ferrars, this is my strong-willed, brown-haired, blue-eyed queen. I can already see it, okay? Obviously, you know, there's little snippets, little rumors go around, people get images of the set that they sneak onto, yada yada, you get all these snippets, but then boom, the trailer drops, okay? This is like, what, a year in the making? Whatever it is, girl. Maybe we can speed 2x mode. Let's get it done in 2 months, okay? This is how desperate I am to watch it. And this is where you gotta thank the devoted readers. I'm telling you, this is free marketing, okay? Part 4 is the free marketing technique. With the fans' excitement, the editing and collages will quickly skyrocket. If you already have people creating insane edits and insane fan arts for ink on paper, can you imagine what they're going to do when an actual trailer, an actual clips, and actual cast members come out? I can already see, like, all you need, I kid you not, drop the trailer, give it 5 minutes. That's pushing a bit. Then just scroll onto TikTok, search Shatter Me. Every single video is going to be screen caps of the trailer, is going to be edits of the trailer. It's going to be insane. Teasers, right? Clips outside of the trailer. As we know, like, one trailer is not really, movies really have like 1, 2, 3 trailers drop. So all these would be posted on social accounts to further the excitement of the fandom. But outside of that, not only are you having readers excited, but you're also having, like I said earlier, the dystopian or just movie fans in general. When you log in and you see that dramatic music playing, you have the black screen, then you have a character opening her eyes, then you have the sound of foot running on pavement, then you have the soldiers looking at the Supreme Commander, right? Then you have a clip of heavy breathing. It's Juliet in the insane asylum. You have her repeating over and over, I'm not insane, I'm not insane, I'm not insane, I'm not insane. You have all this, like, this buildup of this, like, I could just, like, beautiful orchestra, like, dun 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 type of music. And then you have Aaron Warner, like, lift his head and people are like, oh my god, who's this blonde hubba bubba? And then you have like a gun loading, and then you have the bird, because a big symbol in this book is a bird. Then you have a clear blue sky, and you have a bird flapping, and then you have her escaping the asylum, and then you, like, could you just imagine it? Then you have, she's all raggedy in the asylum, and then boom, you have her dressed in a gorgeous green gown, because that happened in the first book. Can you imagine it? Those clips are gonna go wild. That is gonna pique everyone's interest. They're gonna say, they're gonna say, this is what I was waiting for. My 16-year-old heart is screaming. She's crying.
I've waited my whole life for this.
Yeah. And then boom, the movie drops and the crowd goes wild. The world actually stops. You're gonna have to have physicists, environmentalists, scientists. They're gonna have a new study. The world stopped. Yeah, that is my presentation. Thank you so much, guys. I love this series so much, and I'm so passionate about it. So honestly, this slideshow could go on for ages more, but I'll keep it short and sweet. I truly, to my core, like I've never felt so strongly about something, believe that this movie series would be a big hit amongst readers and non-readers alike. Then I included a little gift of me running to 20th Century Fox headquarters to show them this presentation and convince them. My teacher died at that, by the way, if she loved it. That's my presentation. Now, are you with me or are you with me? You're with me. Look at me in the eyes. Would I lie to you? No, I wouldn't. If I'm this passionate about something and I'm just a literal nobody, I'm 1 in 7 billion, can you imagine how many other people would be passionate about this and how many other people would be excited about this? I'm telling you guys, listen, I know as entertainment companies, you guys want money, right? You got to make sure I'm putting down the money, especially for something like a dystopian series and the state of the economy, like this is going to be expensive. I'm telling you, you're gonna make your money tenfold. Like, can you guys see the vision? Can you see the vision? Because I'm seeing it, and it's looking beautiful. It's looking glorious. This was probably quite a long video. I hope you stayed. I hope you did. I hope you watched it through. Maybe some of you were bored halfway through, but this is my truth, and I'm speaking it. I'm gonna tell you guys how far the delusions have gone. I did, so 20th Century Fox has a subdivision called Chernin Entertainment, and they were the studio that was going to make the Shatter Me TV series, but then obviously they dropped it. Tell me why. I definitely went on LinkedIn. I was definitely trying to find workers. I definitely found who the creative director was, definitely found his email. I definitely did email him saying, hey King, boy, do I have a movie idea for you. Never got a reply. I probably got blocked. If you have any connections, send them this video. Did I watch the whole, honestly, put me on a Zoom meeting, 5 minutes, I'll blow your world. The point of the series is this needs to be a movie series. It's not, this is gonna bring you, I know you guys want money. This will bring you the money. This is a great exchange in my opinion. You get the money, I get the movie series. It's a win-win for the both of us. If you work at Chernin Entertainment, or if you know someone that works there, please